And here's one we can all relate to, that the only advantage of being an adult is eating ice cream whenever I want.
Yeah. That's also true. You know, you think back, and isn't that the truth, though? So much advice that your parents gave you, or they didn't give you, that you think, come on. You got to keep it real.
You got to keep it real.
Come
but,
on.
you know, I always said when I grew up, I was just going to buy all the cakes and pies that I ever was denied as a child, you know?
And then once your stomach starts to feel that, you learn that one time,
you learn that lesson. Hopefully you don't learn it the hard way, but yeah.
It's true. That's funny.
What can I say? Well, you know, the call to end gun violence gets a boost from some of the NBA's biggest stars. Hear the story behind their new ad. Plus, Brian Hoyer may be out for Sunday's showdown against the Titans. Why this could be bad news for the rest of the Texans season.
Starts now.
Welcome back to KHOU 11 News Saturday morning. Fill-ins in the house. Rucks is here. Cheetah is there. What's up?
Exactly. I know. We are filling in. But the day after Christmas,
families who cross into the country illegally don't have the same benefits as children who cross alone. As David Goins reports, the Obama administration is preparing to deport hundreds of those families as early as next month. Joining us right now is Robin Aaron from the website It's Just Lunch.
Yes,
right?
It is.
And I know one of the tips you have on that site, Start Fresh. What is that about?
Well, you know what? It's a new year, new you, new people, new fun. It's a great way to get rid of the old.
Very good advice. A wink goes a long way, right?
Yes.
It's the old-fashioned way.
It is.
Hey, we'll be right back. Thank you. Good morning, and thanks for joining us for KHOU 11 News Saturday morning. Cheetah is getting into the music there.
No, it doesn't take much, Rucks. I like about anything.
There you go. There you go.
But you know,
it's time to burn off some calories for a lot of folks, myself included. John Cantu is with Orange Theory Fitness, and John, you can tell us a little bit about how to go about doing that, right?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Yes, everyone has definitely been stuffing their face.
Cheetah, you
I
can
mean, they're
handle
20
this.
pounds a little bit, so you might want to. I'm kidding.
Come on, Cheetah, this is no
See,
problem,
this is,
right?
No biggie.
Okay.
See, look.
I got this.
You got this.
I'm a strong
There you
girl.
Now try two.
So we definitely, these are some of our weights that we use there. We have so many equipment at Orange Theory Fitness.
Right.
And if you do have some of these barbells at home, there's always things you can do just like that.
There you go. That's impressive.
I know. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm a strong girl.
Hear her roar.
Yeah.
You gotta help us out here, man.
Yeah.
Tell us about this thing. Here.
So the Bosu ball. The Bosu ball, it's used for so many things. You can balance on it. We can do squats here.
Get the booty going.
Yeah, that's right. See, she knows what it's all about. There's so many things. You can turn it around. You can do push-ups on it. You can do sit-ups on it. There's so many things that you can do with a Bosu ball. So even if you have a Bosu ball at home,
right,
always different exercise you can do. Or you can
and I think that's the thing, right? You want to keep it. You want to have variety. You want to keep it interesting, right?
Right, right. No one cares what you're doing, just as long as you don't pass out in my class, we're good.
All right. Well, I won't pass out. I don't know about you.
I was about to say, you know, Rucks was in shape. He looks like he's pretty cut. I wouldn't be concerned about Rucks.
I have my moments. We're going to send it back to you guys. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Who was sitting right behind him, calling him a crybaby. She was pretty embarrassed, trying to act nonchalant about it after LeBron looked around and spotted her.
I mean, come on. You're on floor seats watching LeBron. But
I know.
Anyway, big changes
crazy.
tomorrow. Strong thunderstorms, cold. We're on it.
Okay.
All day.
See ya. A young cancer survivor in North Texas says she can't quit smiling after a group of volunteers stepped up to make her biggest wish come true. Philip Townsend has this amazing story.
Talking about those legal resolutions.
Yeah, so what kind of resolution should we be looking at for the new year?
Right, so if we think about it from a legal point of view, so make a will instead of having those statutory formulas come into play.
Where there's a will, there is a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. That's a good first resolution because it's very achievable. That second resolution that you might think about legally throughout the year.
Yeah, take it from the judge. I've been a victim of that. So
Many of us have.
So you also talk about your property. What should you do?
That's right. So a third idea for a resolution, a list of those items.
Okay. Some very good advice there, and I think a lot of people can sink their teeth into that in the new year.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Happy New Year. Have a good one.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
I'm appreciably cooler than I was just 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. President getting his profile lean on there in the vet. Gotta love it. We'll be right back. Good morning, and thanks for joining us for KHOU 11 News Saturday morning. I am Rucks Russell in for Sherry Williams. He is Mario Gomez.
Yes, I am, and I am here to tell you about the first weekend of the new year. Are you into bowl games?
Oh,
you have the Alamo Dome. A lot of folks are going to go to the Alamo Dome.
Yeah.
My favorite has got to be, because of the name, the Tax Slayer Bowl, and that is in Jacksonville, Florida, Penn State versus Georgia. Tax Slayer Bowl. That's at noon today. I love the name.
You know, we're coming off of a big year, right?
This was like one of the biggest years of all time, really. We hit $11 billion in the box office, mainly because of the combination of course, of Star Wars and Jurassic World, which were huge.
Tell me what seems to be like really hot.
Well, I'm a comic book geek, and there's a lot of comic book movies coming out. We're only going to have time to talk about what's coming up in the first 6 months, but the first one coming out of the box in February is Zoolander 2. Okay. Yeah, and this is going to be great. Of course, you've got the return of Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. You've got Ben Affleck now playing Batman. The return of Henry Cavill. Basically, Bruce Wayne is
Yeah, but how is he going to stop him? I mean, Batman in a real fight couldn't beat Superman. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, you get a little kryptonite in there, and then the game changes, and that's how it works. Stop laughing. Yeah,
a kryptonite suit,
this
right?
Is yeah.
Well, the one thing I'm getting excited about is the Independence Day sequel.
Well, the Independence Day sequel, yeah, and that's coming up later, but we're not going to get to it.
We've got a running theme going on with these superheroes. You know,
battling. Well, that's when, I mean, it's one thing to see them battle villains, you know, but it's one thing to see them battling each other. Who really would win out in a fight?
But that's the only one I'm really looking forward to, believe
You got to wait till June.
Yeah, okay. Anticipation.
Yes.
Thanks, Mike-O.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Happy New Year. Thanks, everyone.
We'll be right back.
I miss Sherry, but it's always good to see you, right?
It's good to see you as well. Hey, can you talk to us a little bit about this couch character?
Yeah, the biggest story, it seems like, during the holidays.
We'll get this all sorted through.
I will sort it out for you.
There you go. That's what you're here for, sir. Hey, we're going to go to the phones, and I think we've got Mike on the line who has a question about rental property. Mike, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
How are you?
Good.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully you're home safe and sound after going to visit Grandma.
Yep, let's hope. All right. Well, stay tuned. That's all we have. But Matt Musil is coming up next with Inside High School Sports. Take it easy.